Welcome to What If. This is where we look at race weekends through big questions and bold possibilities. Today we're looking at the Las Vegas Grand Prix, a street race that has become one of the most unpredictable events in modern Formula One. In this video we're going to go through a short look at last year's key results, the tyre choices for this round, the strategies teams will likely use, 3 major what-if scenarios, and finally my predictions for qualifying. By the end, you'll have a clear picture of what might happen and what could surprise the entire paddock. Last season in Las Vegas gave us drama, pressure, and a finish that stayed close to the very end. Lando Norris delivered a strong lap record, showing just how fast this circuit can be when everything clicks. The top 3 finishers were George Russell in first, Lewis Hamilton in second, and Carlos Sainz completing the podium in third. These 3 managed the tyres well, avoided mistakes, and took advantage of key strategy moments as the track evolved. Those results set the tone for how challenging this circuit really is. It rewards precision but punishes even the smallest errors. And with this being only the 3rd modern race here, teams are still learning how to master it. Now let's move into one of the most important parts of the weekend, tyres and strategy. For this round, teams will be given the softest compounds available. Hard C3, medium C4, and soft C5. These tyres offer strong grip, but they also degrade quickly on this long 6.2-kilometer street layout. Most teams believe this race will be a 2-stop strategy. Tyre wear is simply too high to make a 1-stop work unless a late safety car appears. Here are the top 3 strategies we might see. Strategy 1. Start on the medium tyre, then switch to the hard, and finish on another hard. This is the safest and most stable long race approach. It gives strong durability and helps avoid early degradation. Strategy 2. Start on the medium and finish on the hard. This is a 1-stop attempt, but only possible if tyre management is nearly perfect or if a safety car appears at the right time. It's risky but can work if track temps drop. Strategy 3. Start on the medium, switch to the hard, then finish on the medium. This strategy targets a strong final stint. It works well for teams that want late race pace, especially if they expect safety cars or want to attack in the closing laps. These 3 approaches will control how aggressive each team can be. Choosing the right one could mean fighting for the podium, while choosing the wrong one could drop a driver out of the top 10.
What if Oscar Piastri wins and Lando Norris DNFs? This would create a new dynamic inside McLaren. Oscar would instantly become the main challenger to Max Verstappen, and the pressure on Lando would rise sharply. The team would need to manage expectations carefully to avoid internal tension. It would be a huge moment for Oscar's career and a major shift in momentum. What if both McLarens DNF or finish outside the points and Max Verstappen wins? This would reset the entire picture of the championship. Red Bull would regain control. Max would extend his lead and send a strong message that he's still the man to beat. Ferrari and Mercedes would move closer to McLaren in the standings, and the fight for second place would become even tighter. What if Lewis Hamilton gives Ferrari their first win of the season? This scenario would create one of the biggest stories of the year. Ferrari fans would go wild. The team would gain huge confidence. Lewis would take every headline and suddenly become a dark horse in the championship fight. It would push Ferrari forward and force Red Bull, McLaren, and Mercedes to respond with stronger upgrades. These what-if moments show how quickly things can change in Formula One. One race can shift everything. Qualifying predictions. Now, let's move into the qualifying prediction. With the layout of this circuit and the strong braking zones, single lap confidence is everything. Here is the predicted top 3. First, Charles Leclerc. His street circuit pace and ability to extract grip in low grip sessions make him a strong candidate for pole. Second, Lewis Hamilton. His control over one lap remains elite, and this circuit suits his smooth braking and precision. Third, George Russell. Consistent, calm, and strong on corner entry, which mattered a lot here. Expect very small gaps between the top drivers. One mistake in the final sector can cost multiple positions. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more what-if race previews, make sure to subscribe and leave your own predictions in the comments. Tell me which scenario you think is most likely this weekend. And if you want a full race review after the Grand Prix ends, let me know and I will make it happen. Thanks for watching What If. See you in the next one.